I'm so excited. It's a baby. He was pretty cheap, only $3. And it's good because he's supposed to eat dead stuff, so he'll help clear up some of this algae problem I have going on along the perimeter of the rocks. And then this dead moss ball, he'll help me eat all that. And I also got this plant right here. You can't really see it very well. It's like, it'll get kind of pink, he said. So I need to plant that. Not sure where to put it. Looks like it gets kind of tall, so maybe somewhere in the back would be good. But I have to let old rabbit snail float around the top for a minute, then I'll stick him down in the tank. But he's so cute. I hope he makes a baby. I don't know if he can. He may need a partner. We'll see. He seems to be really active though, which is nice. We want someone who's really active. Look at him scooting around. He's even trying to scoot even now. Look at that, he moved. So cute. Oh my gosh, super adorable. He's adjusting to the tank right now. I know, sweetie. Molly wants my attention. Okay, sweet. I know, baby. You want my attention, don't you? I was gone all day. She didn't like it. She just wanted to be at home all day with her. Hey, sweetie. You want me to grab your cow? You want me to take the cow? You want me to try to grab it from you? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I snatched it. Hi, baby. It's mine. My cow. My cow. Okay. Where are you going? So I just got up this morning, gonna make this Daily Harvest coffee. There's 2 pods in here, so I'm just gonna make one. And I haven't gotten the music started either. Usually we get some jazz going on our speaker, and I need to make some worm tea for the plants this morning. And I need to water them. There's just a lot to do this morning, and I have a meeting later with my bank, so I have to get ready for that. And I didn't get to study yesterday because Jason's off, so I didn't study at all yesterday. So I have extra studying to do today, but at least so far, he is loving the Daily Harvest, which is perfect because I want us to both be healthy and to be eating good food. So I'm super excited. That's what I was mostly worried about, is that he wasn't gonna like it, but he loves it. So I am so excited. We've only tried a few things, but everything we've tried has been really, really good. So I'll keep updating y'all through the month as we finish up all the foods, and then I'll do like a kind of final video going over all of that and like my thoughts, experience, and pricing, of course, because Daily Harvest is not cheap, but I think that my health, I need to start prioritizing it because for 16 years I didn't, and I tried to do everything as cheap as possible because I was super, super poor. But now I feel like I need to start investing in myself and my health. about to have a meeting with my financial advisor. So we're just gonna go over like my plans and ideas for the next 5 to 10 years and just discussing everything. She might have ideas for some things. I also made myself some black tea. You can see this. It's a latte made with soy milk. I'm trying to get more protein in and less fat. So I also did my hair, so it's blue now. And I'm going on about 2 weeks now of limiting my social media. I would say the first week I was doing pretty good, and the second week kind of fell off. And usually most of my time wasted on there is me just finding something kind of interesting, like a question in one of my groups, and then I just waste a ton of time just like reading through all the comments or like things like that, and then maybe responding. So it's kind of hard for me to not do that because I find it really interesting. So I don't usually just like aimlessly scroll a lot. I'm usually like reading something like that and then reading the comments and then responding to people and going back and forth. So I need to try to curb that for next week though, because I really want to get my consumption way down. I'm spending hours a day on there in my free time, and every second that I'm not engaged in something, or like when I'm studying and I feel like I want to engage with someone. So I need to try to find something else that engages me. And I already read all my articles for Medium that's free because you only get 3 a month. So I kind of tapped out on that. I've been trying to listen to podcasts while I'm studying, but they also sometimes conflict with the online portal, because sometimes it talks to me, and so there'll be 2 different things talking, and it's like, it's too much. Like I can't listen to both, and so I have to tune out one of them. So trying to find a good like balance, I guess, and just like what works for me. So if you're also like limiting your social media consumption, or you're trying to build a career or be successful, like what are your daily habits that are helping you to find that success? Like I'm noticing there's certain things that really work for me. I like having a morning routine, and I need to film my morning routine because I think a lot of people might like it. Like, of course, I like to make my bed. I mean, it's not like professionally made with pillows and all this stuff. It doesn't like rest, you know, like a hotel quality type of making the bed, but it looks made. It makes me feel good. I like to turn my lights on. I like to make myself something warm, either coffee or a latte or a tea latte. And I like to check on all of my plants and kind of do some tidying, straightening up of the entire apartment, just making it look and feel great, or wiping things off, or running the dishes, or, you know, doing things like that, basic stuff, eating breakfast, checking on my rabbit snail that I have, playing with the dog. And I also do daily studying of Japanese, which I've done a video on before of like, now it's coming up to almost an entire year now where I've been studying Japanese for a year. Now, of course, I'm not proficient. I'm not even conversational because I only do like maybe 5 or 10 minutes a day, so it's definitely not enough. But at least it makes me feel really good to keep working on that. And because I'm always a big proponent of like, you don't have to complete everything in one thing, and it doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be a certain way. Just as long as you're putting effort in and you're doing it and it makes you feel great, like I think that's enough. So that's just my kind of like my morning routine that I do. Oh, I also turn on music with my Google speaker. I always make sure I have jazz or classical or Celtic or just some kind of instrumental music. I don't like anything else. I like instrumental that has either no words or maybe words that are very soothing in like another language, like Celtic or something like that. So that's mostly what I've been doing in the morning, listening to that. Although I find that my Celtic tracks, because I have it on YouTube's like playlist or something like that, a lot of times it can't necessarily play certain things and things like that. Like when I ask it to, it's like, we can't do it on the speaker. And I'm like, well, why not? You got to play it on like I got to find a playlist on my YouTube, like on my computer or something. It's weird. So I find that a lot of my Celtic songs end up turning into, they'll play a few songs and then it'll turn into country, and I hate country music. Like there are some songs I like, but I really don't like country music. It's not soothing, it's not relaxing, it's not motivating, it's none of those things. And so I'm like, why do you go from beautiful Celtic to country songs? And I'll keep skipping and skipping and skipping. I'm like, okay, I guess so then I had them play jazz. I'm like, I give up. So I really love Celtic music, the Irish whistle. But I guess on YouTube I can't really find it or play it through my speaker at least. So that's kind of like what I'm doing today, and I'm just like really excited that my social media, like limiting my consumption, has made me feel really good, and that I feel really motivated and inspired, and I'm trying to make more time
to clean because I hate cleaning, first of all, but I love being in an environment that's very clean and organized, at least on the surface, and looks really beautiful. I'm not good at like organizing like inside drawers and things like that, which Jason will tell you. He gets so frustrated. So I'm used to just like shoving things everywhere. As long as I see it and it looks clean, like that, to me, that's good enough for me. I mean, I would love it for other things to be organized, but it's just, I'm not good at that. So I guess it's from my upbringing. We didn't necessarily like organize things. We mostly just shoved things like under stuff like beds and couches and behind pillows, and things just got shoved and kind of just stacked. So it's not really been something that I do, but I do want to work on that. So, and I don't know, there's just a lot going on right now. So I'm glad that I'm at least limiting my energy and kind of focusing on myself and what I want to do. And I hope in the next year I will have a lot of, great things to report on my channel.